Gravy, gang, gang, gang. Baby, pop the top and let it spread. As we're listening to Pass the Gravy. We're going fishing for your bitch today. We're drunk in Houston, baby. And we go ahead and lick and we'll get rich today. Rich, bitch.
Gravy, 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 gang! What is going on, everybody? It is Past the Gravy, episode 680. I am your buddy Alex, the Moon Dog Middleton, with my good friend Pat, the Sun Dog Dion. We got Wheezy over here in the wings. She's got a fox. We're all having a great time. How are you doing, Pat?
I was just wondering, how many episodes does it look like I've worn the exact same thing?
A lot.
Well, just I was thinking because like I get home, I take off my work pants, and then I just grab the closest pair of shorts to me, and I was like, I wonder if I've worn these same gray shorts like 4 weeks in a row. They've been washed,
Probably.
for anyone wondering.
Probably have.
But I was just like, I wonder if I have, thrown in any other sock or any other pants recently. I don't know. Sorry, that came in my head and it distracted me. I couldn't think of anything else. I'm doing good. How are you doing today, buddy?
Great. Great. Just moving shit around. I feel like our camera's off and it's throwing me off right now, but we'll be fine. We'll be
It's
fine.
fine.
We're gonna be fine. We're not gonna get upset about it. Not gonna be.
Never.
It may seem like I'm upset about it, but I'm not. I don't want you to think I'm upset about it.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Seem
I'm
a little
positive.
upset.
Not even a little bit upset. But yeah, I sometimes will look at on Wednesdays, I'll look at the picture we like of us from the previous week and be like, did I wear that? Because I wear a lot of white shirts.
Mm-hmm.
I have a bunch of this exact shirt, just a white pocket tee.
Same
But
with
I'm
this shirt.
very weird about wearing back-to-back days of white pocket tee because I don't ever want somebody to be like, did you fucking wear that yesterday? No one would care. No one would ever notice. But I don't want the one time somebody's like, did you wear that yesterday? I'm like, no, I have 6 of these. I just have this shirt that I like. I have the same shirt. I have 2 pairs of the exact same jeans. I'm a very simple man. I know what I like, and then I buy a lot of them.
Yeah, I've got 2 pairs of jeans and then 2 other pairs of work pants, and those 4 just get rotated.
That's all you need.
It's like wear one pair of pants for a couple days, switch the next one for a couple days, switch the next one couple days, and then it's laundry time.
Right.
It's very
Like
simple.
I feel like that's a dude thing. You just find, hey, these are this type of shirt I like. I will usually buy I'll buy a white one, a black one. I'll buy like a navy one.
I think
That's it.
it was either freshman or sophomore year of high school when I found out that you don't have to change your jeans every day. You can wear them a couple days in a
Yeah.
row. Changed my fucking life. Probably changed my mom's life too. A lot less laundry for her to do.
You just wear jeans until you get something on them or like they get too baggy.
Exactly. I used to change my jeans, and I wore jeans every day, but it would be a new pair of jeans every single day. And then one of my brother's friends was like, "Yeah, no, I've worn these couple days in a row." I was like, "You can fucking do that?"
Yeah, dude. Until you spell
And
shit.
guess what? Nobody ever knew,
Nobody.
or at least they didn't say anything to me. And for me, that's the exact same thing.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, that works.
As long as, exactly like you said, as long as there's not an identifiable stain, no one's
And then you
gonna
just throw it
know.
in the wash and you're good. That's why you
Yeah.
have to buy the exact same pair of jeans twice.
See, I don't do
That's all
that.
you need.
I'll have like one dark pair and one lighter pair.
Okay.
And like right now, I've been wearing the lighter pair a lot. So next time I go buy jeans, it's gonna be a darker pair.
That's smart.
Yeah, it's just I'm like I've seen this too much lately. Let me get a new thing going. Like I'll do that at the restaurant when I'm like cutting like chives or
Yeah.
green onions. I would cut green onions one week, it'd be really thin. End of the week, I'm like, I'm tired of this. I'm going thick next week.
I go a little crazy. I got like black pants and khaki pants too. Sometimes throw those in there.
Well,
They're
yeah,
just basically jeans.
black pants and then tan pants. They're Ben Hogan's. I can double them up if I go
The
golfing.
golf pants too. Yeah.
Stretchy waistband. That's the
Breathable.
key when you get fat.
I just think a stretchy waistband works for everybody.
It's so nice.
They say it works it's like for fat people, but I was like, I don't think I'm obese in any capacity, but I think that
Having that little bit of give is just good.
just not having pants that are ever going to be too tight on you. That's the best.
That's the key. Them never being tight.
Like
It's
even
good.
if you're wearing mediums, sometimes a medium feels a little tight on you if you've been eating a little bit. You let yourself go for a weekend.
The stretchy waistband of the jeans is one of the greatest inventions of all time. I don't know how they do it. It's jeans.
It is.
It's great.
It is jeans. Jeans are pretty cool. And then they were like, "Hey, what if we made jeans but softer and more comfortable?" Now we're
Now we
living.
have jeggings.
We are true, despite what they say, despite what the mainstream media is telling you. We are living in the best times.
Without a doubt.
Living in the best times. We got stretchy jeans.
We're
They got
sitting in air conditioning right now. Life's pretty fucking good.
yeah, football right around the corner.
My God. I would God, I was at work.
How lucky are we?
I was at work on Monday and I looked at the only other guy there on the floor and I go, dude, you know what we're going to be doing in 4 weeks? And he goes, what? I go, we're going to be talking. Or no, it was Tuesday morning. I go, we're going to be talking about Monday Night Football.
Oh, yeah. We
Dude,
were talking
it's
about.
such a when that clicks, you're like, I'm a couple weeks away from discussing Monday Night Football on Tuesday mornings at work. That's such a
That's
good
true.
fucking feeling to have.
And then that opening week, like that was always cool when you had the Thursday game, and then they added the Friday night game, and then you're like, well, college football Saturday, full slate of games Sunday. But now they're doing Wednesday, Thursday. Are they doing a Friday game too?
To open the week of the
Yeah.
year, I believe
We get
so.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, NFL. That would be sick.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Monday.
Sunday, Monday. You're right.
Or do they not do Monday Night Football week one?
They
They
do.
should.
They do. They
Yeah.
usually they would do doubles, but I don't know if they're doing double after.
I know we've done this like 9 episodes in a row now about how good it feels to have football back. But
It's
like
just little
this
things.
is
We'll get in.
every
Yeah.
week you unlock a new thing that you're
Yeah,
talking
and we'll
about.
get into it in Comeback Kid here in a little bit because there was another one that happened to me this week where I was like, right there, right fucking there. Little League World Series. That means back to school. Back to school means football.
We're also
I
dead
think high
in,
school football starts this week, right?
I'll hold it because you said we're going to get into it
Yeah,
a
we'll
little
get
bit,
into
but
it.
yeah, we're also dead in the middle of the worst part of football, but we'll get to that right now.
Do you watch Ted Lasso, correct?
Fuck yes.
All right, I've been watching. So when we get the kids down, like that's my like just safety show. Is like I'm just gonna watch Ted Lasso. It's 30 to 45 minutes,
Makes you feel good.
and it's an easy watch. I can stop it at any point in time if I got to get up or do anything. Like so, I've been rewatching it, and then this new season came out. So like I'll watch. I'm up to date on the new season, but then I'll go back and like, all right, well I was on season 2, episode 8. Let's go review and rewatch. And I've just had like Ted Lasso's voice just stuck in my head, like a little like angel on your shoulder, like, well, I don't know about that.
It's the most comforting
Barbecue
mustache of all
style.
time.
Yeah, and
Barbecue sauce.
just the way he talks. Do you play a lot of darts, Ted? Like that accent, the Kansas City accent he's going with there, like that rocks. And he has so many weird little quirky phrases. I've been writing some down, and then I decided we should come up with some of our own.
Mhm.
So I gave Pat homework and was like, "Hey, do this." So like he'll say stuff on the show like, sometimes you remind me of my grandma with the remote. You just press all the wrong buttons, Jamie.
Oh, it's just a nice little jump down memory lane.
Another one he had was you beating yourself up is like Woody Allen playing the clarinet. I don't want to hear it. Sam was more open than a jar of peanut butter on my counter.
The whole peanut butter storyline is great.
Yeah, that was
I
good
love
too.
that show.
I feel like we fell out of the lucky tree and hit every branch on the way down. Ended up in a pool of cash and Sour Patch Kids. Like what?
That one always made me think back to the Varsity Blues. She looks like I fell that I'm gonna suck your dick tree and hit every branch on the way down.
Yeah,
That was a great line when you were 16 years old.
that was
That was so good. What a fucking
it would do
man
some
thing to
damage.
say.
That would do some damage. But so those are some of like the actual Ted Lasso quotes, which makes me feel like it's not that hard to do our own. So like, why don't we came up with some, what we're about to do here is we have some new Ted Lasso phrases that they can maybe work into the new season. I know they've already shot it and everything, but maybe a future season
Next
they can work
season.
in. So yeah, these are new Ted Lasso phrases. Did you want to start us off?
Hell yeah. First one, of course, you think Ted Lasso, Southern biscuits. You're treating me like a Southern biscuit. You're buttering me
I
up.
like that. Butter in
That's usually the one where
yeah.
he says it, and then they look confused, and then Coach is on the side and he goes, "You're buttering him up." Bingo.
Coach Beard, yep. You have to have Coach Beard come save you.
I also had you can't unscramble an egg, but you can throw cheese on it and call it breakfast.
That is very Ted.
Everything can be turned
That's
positive.
a very
if
Ted
you're
Lasso phrase. I had you can't control the weather, but you can decide whether you're going to dance in the rain or complain about your socks,
Ooh, that's good.
right? It's like, oh, hey, a striker just went down, whatever. Like, we got to figure it out.
Everything can be positive.
Sometimes you got to let things go, no matter how happy they used to make you. Heck, even Disney World has trash cans.
I love it.
Establishing a new culture is a lot like airport security. Frustrating at times, yes, but sometimes you just got to take your shoes off and trust the process. Or it's like too wordy, and you're like, what is he saying? Oh, okay, he landed the plane there.
Fucking Ted. Oh, that's good. I had we're not lost. We're just temporarily sightseeing.
That's very good.
Can be applied in many different things. Personal life. No, man, you're just going through some shit. It's
And
okay.
actually being lost.
I was at You don't need to borrow tomorrow's problems. Today's already got a full shopping cart. Don't worry about it, man. That's future problems. Just live in the now.
Living today, man. I keep trying to do the Ted Lasso accent, and it's like sometimes I feel like, all right, nailing it, and then I'm just not even
Well, it always
close.
starts out good, and then you
And
just
then I go
it's
Irish.
deeper
It
and
always gets
deeper.
Irish.
You do have a problem with that. All
I
all accents
always
turn
turns
Irish.
Irish. I don't know why. Um, here's one other one was I like to look at confidence a lot like I like to look at cologne. It's good to have some, but we all notice when you use too much.
That's funny and true.
Very true. Which that's why Ted hits. That's why he hits. That's the kind of mistake you make twice. That's the kind of mistake that you only make once, twice if tequila's involved. And then it would be some story about him and Beard getting drunk in Mexico.
Of course.
Playing without a goalie is a crazier idea than putting a screen door on a submarine.
Okay, I've wondered multiple times in the new season. I was like, something's gonna happen. That goalie's crazy. They're gonna need a replacement.
Yeah, it's like I feel like we're gonna have a discussion. That's kind of what that led me to. That story had more twists in it than a bag of pretzels and a tornado.
I like that one. I want that to become a saying.
I could see that when like Coach Beard's telling some story about Jane and him in a fight. Well, Coach.
Other one I had, you're forcing it out there. You look hungrier than a baby at Hooters. That just seems like a coach him up moment. Like, hey, slow it down out there.
That is really good. Sometimes life shuts one door and opens a window. Other times it just locks you outside and you got to find a spare key.
God damn it.
Normally you would break the window, but Ted Lasso would be like, no, you got to find a polite way to do it.
I'm going to write him a letter, be like, if you need a writer for next season, I got a guy.
The season's all like a long run-on sentence. There's a bunch of commas and only one period at the end.
Well, not this year for him. It's going to be a lot of periods in the middle.
That's true. Well, that was different. That's different.
That quote was for last season.
Yeah. And then the other one, this was just a phrase I feel like he would say, but well, hot diggity dog with a side of regular dog.
That would be a good Lasso saying.
Like he'd watch some crazy shot, Danny Rojas, hot diggity dog. Give me a side of regular dog too.
That was fun. I like that.
So those are some new Ted Lasso phrases. Hey, writers, if you want to hire, let us know. We got some ideas. But yeah, I definitely could hear Ted saying all of those. I liked your scrambled eggs one. That was really funny.
Made me want eggs.
Who wouldn't? Eggs. Throw some cheese on it. Throw some cheese on it. That's all you got to do.
Just bought a Cadillac.
Oh, fuck yeah. There's some cheese on that bitch. Dude, did you watch King of Queens when it was on?
Not so much when it was on, but in perpetuity in syndication.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the best daytime shows of all time.
I get it. It's a silly show. It's very of its time. Like, well,
I don't think that at all. I think it totally stands up.
I mean, I think it's still funny, but it's very much of like it's dated and it's fat husband, pretty wife. Wow, he's a goofball. She's serious. This is how things work. Like that too. But I was at work the other day and somebody was like, I hated King Queens. This shit sucked. It's like, whoa. And I didn't know this person. They work in a different department. So I was like, I'm not going to confront you. But in my head, I was like, whoa.
I didn't know that person existed.
They went on a little bit more about it. And it wasn't funny. I was like, whoa, what? And I didn't say anything, but I wanted to say something about like how fucking dare you? You will not disrespect King of Queens.
Everyone in that show was perfect.
Yeah. Is it the greatest work of film ever? No, not at all. I'm not trying to say it is. Is it a funny sitcom to just kind of have on the background? Did I say Reba was the greatest show ever? No, but was Reba kind of funny when it was?
I loved Reba.
Reba got you going. It made you laugh.
But also, I mean, King of Queens, just Jerry Stiller popping in here and there and just stealing everything.
I've been running a line of credit. The local grocery. Now it's time to collect.
Like if somebody wanted to use the criticism that like he's just playing the same character from Seinfeld. Oh, you mean one of the greatest characters of all time?
Also, spoiler, he played the same character in everything he did.
Yes. So does Robert Downey Jr. It's fucking great every time.
Is he like an asshole that's put out or a superhero?
No, just the incredibly rich, good-looking guy who's super confident and good at everything. Like,
Oh,
yeah, and you know why it works? Because I buy Robert Downey Jr.
because you
being
think
that
he could
guy.
be that guy.
I also buy Jerry Stiller being the old guy who's kind of grouchy. And it's like this.
Yeah, no, that was
He's
that was the best.
he was the king of the spontaneous screaming.
Well, fine, get out of here. Sorry to inconvenience you, Douglas.
Not to go back to Seinfeld, but one of the greatest scenes of all time. You want a piece of me? Jerry Stiller's the fucking kid, and just they all played the role. Even all of Doug's friends, like Patton Oswalt,
Patton
being the
Oswalt is
douchey
spent.
little like can't do anything right guy. I
Yeah,
forget his buddy's
Deacon.
name. Deacon was fucking awesome. The other buddy who was like
Richie.
just Richie, a more confident version of Patton Oswalt.
Yeah.
They were all great. That's the dog walker who's fucking insane.
Yeah, it was a good cast of characters, and the fact that
I want to fight your
I've
coworker.
never heard anybody be like, my favorite show on earth is King of Queens, and I'm not saying that I'm not saying it's Seinfeld or anything like that, but it was fine.
It was
It was a
great.
fun show.
I've also
It's a
never
good
heard of
show.
anybody dislike
I
it.
just don't think we should have any slander towards it. And
None
it's
to be tolerated
like,
in this.
from now on, if I hear slander, I'm gonna be upset. All right, so we will no longer put any slander against King of Queens. Is that okay?
Yeah, I need anyone who doesn't like it to reach out to us and let us know. We're going to take away your free subscription. You can still subscribe for free, but we're not giving you a free one anymore. How about that? How does that feel? Fucking dickheads.
Yeah. Now you'll have to search for us. All right, you'll have to search for us. Search us out.
I feel like it's just retroactive. They don't like Kevin James being the obvious Chris Farley replacement in Grown Ups.
Well, I also think
So
that
now they don't like anything he did, but he was fucking great.
I also think that there's a
Paul
case
Blart was
of
stupid.
Paul Blart ruining what people think Kevin James is. Whereas like Kevin James was still funny. He's still funny doing other stuff too.
Because I feel like I've actually heard that a little bit about Sandler over the years, where
Yeah.
people are like, every character he plays in these movies are so fucking stupid. It was like,
We were kids
that-
when he was
that-
doing it.
he's always done this. Maybe you don't find it as funny at 50. Yeah, Jack and Jill, that one was over the top, but like Grown Up's still a great fucking
Billy
he's done a bunch of
Madison
great
was
movies since.
stupid. It was stupid. We were children watching it.
He
We
was
thought,
also like 24.
right, but we were kids watching that, being like, "This is hilarious!" Like that was the funniest time of our lives because I'm the shampoo. I like to wash the hair. I'm the conditioner.
Stop looking at me, Swan.
The condition. I make the hair nice and smooth.
Dear God, tell me the answer.
Yeah, Adam Sandler is hilarious.
Anybody that just wants to go back and just hate on obviously classic shows, being a hipster stopped being cool 20 years ago.
Like I
Fucking
could
cut it out.
we put stuff on for my daughter sometimes, like where we'll put like we had Rocket Power on the other day, and I was like, I like this show is not as good as I remember it being, but also I am in my late 30s now, and it wasn't made for me.
Cartoons doesn't work the same.
And it's weird to go back and look at like a show from the early 2000s where you were a different age and all that. You're like, that's trash. Yeah, dude.
People do
special
that now.
effects
Like,
from the-
oh, if you look back at it, Friends was actually super problematic. Actually, it was the most popular show on television. It just shows that people have changed. The show wasn't problematic. The show was of its time.
And maybe it's good that we're discussing certain issues now, and I understand that. But also, yeah, if you want to look for problems with anything that you look at that's old, it's going to be
The Honeymooners was
It's gonna be the-
problematic. Yeah, obviously nobody jokes about punching their wife to the moon anymore. But you know what? At the time, that's what comedy was.
that was just how it went.
Yeah.
Okay?
He never did it.
He didn't do it. He just talked about doing it.
That was
okay?
the joke. Is
That
he
was
talked
why
about being tough, but his wife was actually
They just didn't have us to explain it.
no. It's just that
Ladies.
anybody that likes to view history through the lens of today, I'm like, you're just a fucking idiot. You're an idiot. Oh, you know George Washington owned slaves? Yeah, it's kind of what they did back then. They got away from it.
Yeah, then they just got into slavery talk on Past the Gravy.
He got.
Oh my God,
They had some good ideas. They had some bad ideas. Who of us doesn't?
yeah. Okay.
Can't look at anything through the lens of history, or can't look at anything through history through the lens of today. It's just nothing will hold up, and you can't enjoy anything ever again.
You know what would hold up? This koozie that
Oh,
we're drinking
so
out
long.
of. This Past the Gravy
It's gonna be
koozie.
around in 500
This metal.
years.
Listen to this. You see, hear that? That's metal right
It's
there.
solid quality.
Solid metal right there, and it's gonna last. It's gonna stand the test of time, and it's gonna.
Oh, that's ice cold.
Doesn't it make your drink taste better and colder?
That's so good.
It actually cools it. It's got a magic whatever it is. I mean, they wouldn't even tell us. It's illegal to tell us. They told us if they told us they'd have to kill us. Whatever it is that they did to the inside of these, it makes your drink colder without having to have ice or anything. Like I wouldn't put just like a warm beer in there, but it's gonna just keep it colder. It'll make it a little bit colder than it was. And we always say it's usable as a weapon. You can throw it at somebody. So if somebody's trying to mug you and you're drinking your beer, just throw this at them. And then they'll also maybe check out the podcast. So it does multiple things.
Yeah, when they wake up from the coma, the last thing they'll remember is the flash of
Let
Pat
me
the
hear
Gravy
if
before
maybe they
hitting my
talked
face.
about this. Like somebody's not cool was that they got mugged with my, then they had to throw their passive gravy thing, but also cool that they saved their life with it.
There you
And
go.
probably the life of several children that they were drinking around
Oh, at least several.
because the kids were coming to say hi to them, not because they were drinking with children.
Drinking around.
Yeah.
Children can use these too. Put a soda in
Yeah,
there.
you can put Cokes in those things. You put Cokes in those
Put a
things.
light beer in there for the kids.
They also got PassiveGravyMerch.com also has t-shirts. We got hats. We got shorts. It's hot outside. Get some of those. We got stickers. Put them on your computer, wherever else. We got all the stuff. Pint glasses, whatever you need. PassTheGravyMerch.com. We get a Pass the Gravy flag. Fly that bad boy in your room or take it wherever you go. And you go in someplace cool. Wave the Pass the Gravy flag. We will post the fuck out of that, and we will give you a shout out on the podcast. PassTheGravyMerch.com. PassTheGravyMerch.com. The official sponsor of the Comeback Kid segment that will start now. Our first Comeback Kid is ZZ Top because Frank Beard passed away.
R.I.P. Frank.
R.I.P.
Hey, did you hear this one?
What
All
got?
Easy Top member that didn't have a beard was named Beard.
What? I hadn't heard that one at all.
Truly a fascinating tidbit.
Get it? Because so like, if you don't know, like the rest of the band all had beards. The guy named Beard is the one that don't. What? What? Craziness. Yeah, that sucks that he passed away. But he hadn't been touring with the band for a while.
I mean, they're old. That's how it goes. But, legend. The
Yeah.
only good thing about when legends like this die is then you get a good swell of everybody showing their respect. And I haven't seen
and then you get
anybody
to listen to
talking
some
shit.
bangers, and it's like I don't regularly listen to ZZ Top, but it's cool to be like today I was like, hell yeah, these are all bangers. And I also like that I didn't realize that they're like they had a bunch of ties to Mexican radio, like X radio. Like you can hear it on the X, but like all half of their albums, if not more, were just Spanish names.
LaGrange.
Well, no, but like
That-
Tres Hombres was like their best album that had Lagrange on it. But like
I never knew that.
yeah, no, El Loco was the other name of
What's
them.
that mean?
I believe it means the Loco.
Yeah, now you know what? I got to add a bunch of ZZ Top to the playlist at work. I don't think we have any on there, which is a major oversight by me. But you know what? Sometimes that it takes that. It takes the death of somebody for you to remember how much you missed them. It's an
La
unfortunate part of
Futura.
life.
La Futura was one of the names of them. Um, Tejas,
Either way, listen to
Mescalaro.
some ZZ Top this week. You work in a shop, put it on. Everybody in the shop will enjoy it. The boys will love it.
Boys are gonna love it. Yeah, Z Top slaps.
I'm gonna have to get drunk and listen to ZZ Top this weekend.
Does it make you think of Armageddon?
No, I think of Aerosmith when I think of Armageddon.
I also think of Aerosmith first, but then I think of Lagrange. That's the second song, and then I think Journey.
I don't really now that I think
I
I don't associate ZZ Top with like any movies or shows or anything like that. ZZ Top is just ZZ Top.
They're more ZZ Top, and then I associate them with like, classic cars.
I can see that. I'm not a car guy.
I remember when I would come visit family in Houston when I was a kid and Rock 101 was on. They would have like
KLOL.
KLOL, Houston's rock. Houston's home for rock. And it would be like, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-da. And it would have ZZ Top on it for a second. I was like, those guys are cool. They got beanies and beards.
God, just badasses.
They were cool as fuck.
And it was always nice growing up being like, they're from Houston.
Yeah, that was
From
tight.
Houston. Those guys. From
That's one of
Houston.
us. They're like
They're our band.
a white guy's Beyonce.
Now we got Blue October.
We got Blue October. Yeah.
I don't. And then who's up next? Rosie.
And the singer from Arcade Fire. Lucid Illusion.
Jim Parsons.
Jim Parsons. Simone Biles.
Solange Knowles.
Solange Knowles, yeah.
She's Houston. Beyonce in Houston.
Beyonce's sort of Houston. She's Houston adjacent.
No,
Houston
No.
adjacent for sure.
real Houstonian wouldn't have put out that shit fucking trying to be country album.
Well, you swing and you miss. Babe Ruth struck out a lot too.
Can't argue with that. Man.
So ZZ Top is back. Frank Beard, Death of the Year nominee. Do we add him?
For
We
sure.
got Adam. Let me go look at our
One of the
list we
greatest
have so
drummers of all
far.
time. I'm not saying he's going to win,
Right.
but he definitely has to be a nominee.
What's Adam?
He's
Oh,
fucking sick.
this is gonna be a tough one to win for Frankie, even from being from ZZ Top. We got Bob Weir, Catherine O'Hara, James Vanderbeek, Chuck Norris, and Frank Beard, and that's definitely not even everybody they could probably get
No,
on that. It's
tough list.
gonna be Chuck Norris, right? Probably gonna be Chuck Norris,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe not. Who knows? He's the favorite. He's the favorite for sure. Also back this week is NFL ticket auto pay hitting because that was $560 that I'm not seeing again.
Jesus, it's 560 this year.
I don't know if I think I had like did the auto package one, but I don't even know. It was with taxes maybe,
Which means I got to wait a couple of days and then hit my buddy back. Hey, did you forget to cancel your NFL ticket?
but it hit. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna also go to the bar to watch the games a lot, but having an NFL ticket is just a security blanket. Be like, I can just watch it on my phone. It's fine. Where are we going? I got this. I can just watch at this wedding.
Also, in case you go to the bar, even though they've got 50 TVs, maybe the one game that you want to watch is at a weird angle on the wrong TV, bring a tablet.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
got your game right there.
That's the best. But that's just one more, like we were talking about, those little like this is a little marker. Okay, we're this much closer. Up, football's right around the corner. Now we're on there, the auto pays hit, and that means they know they're prepping the YouTube NFL Sunday ticket for me. They're getting ready to go. And yeah, it's a lot of money.
I've been spending a lot of time in the
But
Packers
it worked.
shareholders portion of their store that you can only buy
Anything
from.
good?
Yeah, I keep almost buying the Packers owner cheesehead, which I'm gonna buy, and I need to get
What's
on
the
it.
difference? Does
It
say
says owner on it.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. There's a lot of things
That's
that just
cool.
say like owner or shareholder.
I mean, I would. I want to
Yeah.
get a Giants one and just put like just get it embroidered, so then you'll be like, oh, what the fuck?
But I keep almost buying it, and then I remember that I spent like $80 the day before on dumb shit. So I'm like, all right, I don't wait till the next paycheck and then get it. And then like a couple days later, I'll be like, well, I'll just get it now. I'm like, fuck no, yesterday I spent another $60 on something dumb.
I've been on that as well. NFL Shop has me in a stranglehold where it'll be like, I don't love the
It's that time of year. You got to get some merch for the boys.
I don't love the new shit that they have out this year, but they're getting me on clearance from old stuff. I'm like, I didn't love that shirt last year, but for $20, I might love that shirt. Maybe I do need a Giants black polo. I don't have a black Giants polo. What if I'm going to a formal event and I need to wear a collared shirt? Have to get it. So there's $46. Done. Oops.
Those are the ones that I keep. Like, there's so many cool colored
I
ones.
kind of want a Hawaiian shirt that's a Giants theme. Who knows? Maybe I'll go to Hawaii. Alex, you already have 3 of those. Yeah, but this is a different pattern.
You don't have to go to Hawaii for that. Hawaiian shirts always play.
Do I need to get the military one for this year to show that I support the troops? Maybe. 0.000000001% it's going to go to the military, I'm sure. After the NFL takes their cut.
It ain't going to the military.
But I'd like to think, especially when it's on clearance from the year before. I'd like to think maybe it does, but no, definitely.
Yeah, when it's on clearance, they're still making a 50% profit.
Yeah, they're still like, we're not sending
The margins are still high.
the
on those.
1-800-GO Army. We're not doing that.
So yeah, dude, we're just in the. And then what I'll say earlier, we are also in the worst part of the NFL season right now because preseason injuries are the worst part about football.
Yeah.
Like if your player gets injured in the middle of the year, you're in the middle of the year of the game. When the players get hurt, when it doesn't count,
Yeah.
or before you ever even
that's
step
the
on the field,
worst.
it's so like today it came out the Texans wide receiver Jalen or Jaden Higgins tore his ACL. Who got out of Iowa State a couple years ago. Who, to be fair, everyone had high hopes from this year. He hadn't done shit in his couple
Yeah,
years.
but-
I think he's already dealt with injuries. But it's never a good, especially when it's like on the side of the ball that really needs to step up this year.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Texans defense, if they were to lose a guy, yeah, it sucks. They're such an elite defense. They'll be okay. The Texans offense can't lose anyone right now. They need all the help they can get to make sure everything's going in the right direction. Losing a guy before the season starts, but this close to the season, it's fucking brutal.
And then on the other hand, you got guys that aren't injured that they're making them go to the stupid blue tent. Like, whoa, is he injured again? Fucking leave Jackson Dart the fuck alone. All
Or even
right.
like the injuries where it's like not done for the year, but Jordan Tyson, the new rookie wide receiver for the Saints, he got injured. You're all excited for your new toy, your rookie receiver. He's going to be a stud. We don't get to see him until week 8.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. And then you're like, well, and then he didn't get all the reps, so he's going to be behind. He's going to start slow, blah, blah.
I feel like that with Malik Neighbors, even though last year was not his rookie year, but because his rookie year he had to play with Daniel Jones and 97 other quarterbacks, I don't really count that because it's like he was hampered, okay? And then he got Jackson Dart for a quarter. Like Malik Neighbors and Jackson Dart have played one quarter of football together. This is like both of their rookie years now, where you get both of them.
But they already had a year of becoming boys, so
Now
the
they're
chemistry is going to
they're
be there
doing
right away.
Abercrombie ads together. They looked so hot in those Abercrombie ads. And then I was like, well, let me go. Like, I'm gonna support the fellas with the new NFL collection that Abercrombie has. Oh no, I don't want to spend $80 on the shirts. I'm sorry. I'll wait till they get on
I
clearance.
still don't know who the Packers running back is because we still can't get
Is
any word on Josh Jacobs.
is Josh Jacobs playing in any of the games?
He not preseason. He wasn't going to play preseason
Right,
anyway.
but
Like maybe he'll play next week.
is he
I don't
getting
know.
reps?
He's getting reps in practice,
So that would make me think he is going to play.
but the NFL doesn't want to hand out like they're just dragging their feet on the investigation, and the NFL doesn't want to suspend him before they know what's going on with the investigation.
Hmm.
But I feel like we're going to be like, all right, he's going to start week one, and then like 3 days before week one, they're going to be like, we're suspending him for 10 weeks.
Pat's undrafted or don't draft this guy on Pat's fantasy corner. Josh Jacobs?
I mean, if he's sitting around in like round 10,
Maybe
11,
don't draft him early.
well,
Don't
for
draft,
sure you
yeah.
can't draft him early. There's too
Take a
many
flyer
questions.
on him. Take a flyer on.
NFL needs to throw their weight around and make sure all criminal proceedings have some sort of direction by like week 2 of the preseason. That way, fantasy players know what to do.
Well, it was a domestic violence thing,
Yeah.
right? So just give him the what did they give Ray Rice? 4 games? Yeah, that's fine.
And I'm also now torn because of what it was. I was like, if this turns out to be true, I just want him off the fucking
Well,
team.
obviously,
But
until
also he
then,
can help
and
the
it's been until
team.
proven guilty. So, like, what if this is all just a big witch hunt?
He's one of Gruden's favorite guys too, which always
Yeah.
makes you feel good about a player.
Look, we can't all have Cam Scatterbo, we can't.
Wanted him. Which makes it hurt even more that I really wanted the Packers to draft him and you draft him like 6 spots ahead. Actually, I think it's more like 12 spots ahead of where the Packers were, but
I had that like it was their first preseason game and they didn't win the preseason game. It doesn't matter, whatever. But just I got so excited just watching Patrick Ricard and Cam Scatterbo running on the same play. Like, oh, they're gonna be so good. They're gonna be CC Mariaga, the new offensive lineman we got, just blocking for him, switching into guard. Oh, let's just run. Yeah, you're gonna have to hit this big fucking Samoan guy is gonna run into you. Then you got the best fullback in football running into you. Then Cam Scatterbo's gonna just dance around you and then run into you if you try and stop him still.
I did the thing that I said I was going to do. I watched the first drive of the Packers game. I bet on it too, degenerate.
Hmm.
Just for vibes. Though they got killed. But then like I barely watched the rest of the game. You know what I found out during the game?
What?
Uh Terod Taylor's our backup quarterback.
I learned that. I was watching
I
that.
had no idea. Makes me feel good though.
Because I was under in the Texans game and I was flipping back and forth. And I was like, oh, there's Terod.
Yeah, veteran. I was like, who is playing quarterback for us right now? Is that's fucking Terod? When the fuck did we get?
Just don't like stay away from the trainer's room. Don't let him
Yeah.
get any injections.
Well, I mean, Jordan Love does tend to get banged up at least a couple games a year. So it's
Yeah.
good to know that we've got a guy that
He's
can
capable.
run an offense and is capable. And you know what Terod Taylor is most known for in his career? That motherfucker covers the spread.
Yeah, he's
So
pretty
that'll
sick.
be good for me.
Pretty sick. But yeah, Jackson Dart makes me feel things that I don't think I've ever felt about a quarterback before. And I love Eli Manning with all of my heart.
It's a different.
Eli
it's
Manning will
different.
always be my first love, but Eli Manning didn't ever just do the sling around.
It's never young and sexy.
He didn't do the no look pass. The oops, let me just do a 360 spin and then throw it without really checking. Which
That was more later in his career.
it was risky, but Jackson Dart just sees some stuff. Like he also doesn't see
You have
some
an
things
athletic
that I worry
quarterback.
about. But just, yeah, he can run one way and just throw the complete opposite way to the people that were like, oh, I like that he did the Trump introduction thing, so he's a MAGA quarterback now. And I was like, he just also introduced the president. I don't know if that makes him MAGA, whatever it is. I don't really care.
But him and Pat McAfee are best friends. Man.
Probably listen to Pat McAfee's album.
Did you listen?
No,
Yeah, I'm
I
not
heard
gonna.
a clip of it, but I don't really care.
I didn't know what it was going to be, and then it came out, and I heard someone say it was rap, and I was like, "Oh
No, it's
no.
like bro country.
Oh, it is. Oh, well, then I definitely don't want to fucking hear
Yeah,
it."
it's very bro country.
Everybody at ESPN was sucking it off, and everyone else is like, "This sucks." Ass,
Yeah, I
dude."
don't really care. I mean, he's allowed to do what he wants. Music is
I
his
still like
first thing,
McAfee. There's a lot of people that have tried to dip their toes into music that just couldn't quite do it. Eddie
But-
Murphy.
Yeah, but Jackson Dart did the he got his running back missed a block, and then
Got
the memes were,
smoked.
oh, Mac quarterback Jackson Dart who's hurt again. It's like, well, he also then threw a touchdown on the very next play that he came in. So not bad. Like seems like you're making fun of him for not.
Seems like you got a tough guy at quarterback.
Yeah. Oh,
Take a
sorry.
hit.
Oh, sorry. You got his breath knocked out of him and just got back up. It's fine. But then just comes out, dips and dives. Your boy Malachi Fields,
Told you you're gonna like him.
Plexico burst, the second coming minus the gun part.
Yeah, no, he went to Notre Dame. He's smart enough to know not to shoot himself with a gun.
Yeah.
Where did Plexico go? Georgia?
Michigan State.
Yeah, what a bum
Michigan
ass
State, yeah,
school.
that's where they teach. They basically give you a gun when you go to Michigan State. They're like, here, put this in your waistband, and don't at all secure it when you go to the club. Don't secure it at all, and definitely try and talk to people and move around as much as possible with as many things that could possibly hit the trigger in your pockets as possible.
All you gotta do is don't stay away from guns, stay away from boats. You'll be fine.
It's gonna be so sick. But Jack Star just
Hardball.
he does things that just yeah, and Harbaugh, and knowing that you got Harbaugh in there, and also our running back Tyrone Tracy missed a block, which is what got Jackson Dart blown up. Fuck you, dude. We're signing Najee Harris this week.
That was hilarious.
Like, okay, accountability done. I love it.
Harbaugh don't play that shit.
I don't think the Giants are going to win the Super Bowl this year. I think they could be an 8 or 9 win team, and then I think next year they're gonna be fucking scary.
Well,
this year
what
they're
you're
gonna be
hoping for this year, which is what you're gonna get. You guys are gonna be frisky.
They're gonna be frisky. They're gonna be fucking pests, dude. They're gonna be obnoxious as fuck for every team to play with, to play against. Because you're like, I don't know, like the Rams got them week 2. I don't think we beat the Rams, but I see us fucking around with the Rams.
You're gonna be fucking around in the division. I can tell you that.
What are you talking about? Wait, no, but the Cowboys just signed Von Miller. They're gonna run away with it.
Von
What do you-
Miller
what
was
do they-
drafted in 1482.
No. But like they got Von Miller. That's all they needed. The missing piece. Defense is fixed. They're gonna. Oh no, the Eagles though. They're gonna run. They're probably gonna run the table.
Well, I mean, the Eagles still look like they're the best team in your division, but I think your team is frisky enough with Harbaugh. You can't
Yeah,
just
well-
write you guys off as a win this
The
year.
Eagles don't have heart. And well, we guys heart and heart.
And they're
Heart.
on the
Heart ball.
Eagles coach is always 1 minute away from being on the hot seat.
Yeah, I think he's a bum, loser,
Mm-hmm.
loser. And Saquon, is the decline coming? Question mark. Huh? A lot of people are saying he's getting up there in age. He's getting up there in age.
Coordinator for Jalen Hurts.
Another one.
No, but AJ Brown's gone. I'm sure their offense is gonna be better.
It'll be fine. They got a guy. His name is literally Lemon. You got a Lemon. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm not a
Saw
star
that
guy,
guy
but when
lose
I'm
to Notre Dame last year.
huh?
Seems like a fucking loser.
Yeah, seems like a loser. I don't know. Well, Commander's gonna be fine.
Just don't say the number between 4 and 6.
Just don't say that. Yeah, Commanders seem like they're fine.
It's fine.
Nobody has Jackson Dart. I have Jackson Dart. He's mine.
It's kind of
I love Jackson Dart so much, and Cam Scott was the best.
and Harbaugh.
And Harbaugh, I just don't. Okay, we can't.
You got the pretty quarterback, the hard runner, and the tough coach. That's the triumvirate right there.
It's just all we need. It's all we need.
I have that too, except I might not have the
Oh,
running back.
and Arvell Reese. Arvell Reese is gonna maybe be defensive rookie of the year.
And
Might be defensive.
all this has been focused on offense because those were the young toys are.
We have
Your
Kayvon
D
Thibodeau.
line
We
is
got all the
still
toys. All
your
the
D
toys.
line is fucking ferocious.
All the toys are defense guys that we got. It's gonna be so fun. Oh yeah.
You guys are gonna be frisky and you're gonna really fuck up some teams.
Please don't get
Man.
blown out 40-0 week 1 like we did the last time we played Dallas. Please don't do that. Please don't do that.
Oh, no, that's not gonna happen.
Just let me win week 1. If you let me win week 1 and they can go 1-1 to start the season.
Who's the Cowboy? Is Schotten shooting?
Schottenheimer?
Is it Schottenheimer?
Yeah, Marty Schottenheimer's son.
Yeah, you know what Marty Schottenheimer was known for?
More like
Not being able to do shit in the playoff.
More like shot himself in the foot when it got important, right? And more like Marty shot himself when it mattered.
Hey, tell me if you've heard this before. You got a coach that's not going to be able to win games in the playoffs for the Cowboys.
Oh, hey, you talking about Mike McCarthy? Oh, wait, no, Wade Phillips. No, Jason Garrett. Oh, no, Bill Parcells. No.
Basically,
Yeah,
everybody's
you're
right.
right.
Barry Switzer.
Who was gifted a team?
Yeah.
So is Jimmy's team. Fuck Barry Switzer.
Fuck the Cowboys.
Fuck the Cowboys.
Poo-poo Cowboys.
Poo-poo Cowboys, dude. Every day at my house. Every day at my house is the Poo-poo Cowboys. Hell yeah.
Football, guys. I know we
Football's
do this
back.
every week.
I'm sorry that
You feel the way
got a
we
ship
do,
out
or
of
else
you,
you wouldn't be
but
listening
it's
and
back.
watching.
It's back, and I'm excited. Okay, and I
Respect.
have the hope. I have the hope, and every year this has been where it's the highest point of the year, and then I just get kicked in the dick week one. Maybe we don't get kicked in the dick this year. Maybe that's not gonna happen. What if it doesn't? Just what if?
Just cover the spread.
No, just win games. I don't care.
Well, week one, you want to cover. I mean, you're playing the Rams.
We're playing the Cowboys.
Oh, Cowboys. That's right. Rams are week 2.
Cowboys then Rams.
So yeah, win week one, cover week 2.
But what if
That's
they?
what you're going
What
for.
if? What if? What if they went 2-0? What if? I'm not saying they're got.
Stafford might be old now.
What if
I know he just won MVP, but you get old at some point.
Miles
What if he's
Garrett's
hit
got
that
to get
point?
adjusted to a new system?
Aaron Donald's going to play his way back into shape. He won't be ready. He's
Neither
going to be on a snap count.
neither one of them have ever seen Jackson Dart.
Miles Garrett looks like a star when you're in Cleveland. There's nobody else to look at. There's other people to look at. Now, some people would say that's going to make him better because there's other competent
Also
players on
that
his
too,
team.
yeah,
I don't look at it that way. Not
me.
for you.
Not when they're playing my team.
Nope.
Every other week, maybe, but not this.
I'm sure he won't absolutely terrorize your offensive line.
Not because we're gonna be good. Andrew Thomas got him back.
I mean, you guys are going against Von Miller, who all time you have to say he's better than Miles Garrett.
So yeah, so we're gonna be practicing week one against a better guy.
Yeah.
So we will hone our skills, and then
A historically better guy
if we can take on Von Miller, obviously we can take on Miles Garrett.
who has more career sacks. Von Miller, Gary, or Plumlee.
Yeah, it's just stats. So there's stats don't lie.
That's how it works. That's how these things work. Not who's currently the greatest player on the planet.
Jackson Dart also undefeated against the Cowboys in his career. 1-0, but undefeated.
God, I want you to win week one so bad. I want
that, please.
I want all of my friends because they have now that football is actually like happening. All offseason they were pessimistic. We're not buying in, blah blah. Now that's
They got Von
happening.
Miller.
They're buying in. They're starting to buy in. I want them to instantly be sad week one.
I almost bought on the Yankees last night, but I didn't.
I actually saw that they have the worst batting average in the league over like the last month.
Yeah, but they're still
They're
winning
like
games.
216.
But they're fine. They're gonna be fine, and they're not gonna be fine at all. That's why I didn't buy in. But
Is Judge coming back?
I don't. You know what? Football season. Who cares? Who cares anymore?
I mean, why would he want to play? He's already being paid, right? That's a real New York Yankee for you.
It's not a real New York Yankee. Derek Jeter would have never done that. Yeah, but I watched it. They won, and I was like, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna. I'm just not. I'm not gonna. I'm getting overly excited about West Ham, and no one cares. It's championship, like below Premier League soccer, and they blew a 2-0 lead, so they still haven't won a game yet. But I'm getting overly excited about them. So I think West Ham is about to just pass the Yankees. I'm just gonna be all in on
Seems
West
smart.
Ham over the Yankees. I mean, even if the Yankees can't get relegated, if you don't win a World Series, it's basically like getting relegated to me.
I mean, yeah, you've got what's the number now? 28?
20. They're going for 28.
Oh yeah, 27. Anything less is a loss.
Yeah. So I say. So like, why waste my time?
Who are Yankees?
Why waste my time worrying about them if they're not going to waste their time worrying about me? Exactly. Even though the Giants will definitely worry about me. Jackson Dart cares. He cares that I care. You know. Also back this week is frats. Fraternities are back because Penn State participating in illegal activities. That's also back.
Never heard that before.
This time it wasn't the football program. It was fraternities, though.
Moving weight.
They uncovered a cocaine ring that was run through 2 fraternities at Penn State. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fucked up. They're like making pledges, cut cocaine. So it's like at least you're not having to do like the elephant walk with your boys. You're not having to grab your bros' dicks and walk around. They're like, just cut up this
I'd
cocaine.
probably rather do that than package cocaine.
I don't know. Packaging cocaine seems like it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, you don't get to do it.
But now you have like the culpability of being like, I was made to do this.
Also, somebody's dad, one of the dude's dad. How shitty of a parent do you have to be to encourage your son to sell cocaine at college? He's in college to get a degree so that he can make money.
Look, son, do you want to pay these dues or do you want to pay these dues or not?
Listen,
find
I
a way to
can afford
make
for you to
money.
be in a frat. I've got some friends in New York who need to move some cocaine to Pennsylvania. We could pay for your tuition right now.
It's closer than Columbia. All right.
Well, it actually has to go past them from Columbia to New York to then move back
Hmm.
down. Yeah, fucking idiots. Did you see the shirt though?
Well, no, the best part about the whole story was that the ringleader that turned himself in went by the name Pablo Pledge Escobar.
And just the nerdiest white frat guy looking dude you can possibly imagine.
Yeah.
Somebody made a shirt
Look like a
that
Coke guy.
that had him, but with like the cocaine in front of him, like Tony Montana sitting at the desk, and it said Penn State whiteout. I was like, if nine
That's
thousand people aren't wearing those shirts at every single
that's
game,
why everybody's so excited at those games. It's not for
they
the
all wear
football.
white, so you can't see all the cocaine in the
It's not for the
stands.
football. Yeah, if you have white shirts everywhere, then everybody could theoretically just be doing coke and you can't tell. That's why some of them paint their faces white too. You can't see it on your nose.
That feels racist. White
No,
face.
because if anybody painted their faces white, you just no, it's cocaine face.
Ah, okay, that's better.
And I also think it's called antiquing, which is
Shout out Jackass.
yeah, antiquing, where you just hit them with the powder like the old people did in
Yeah,
like
no,
Washington.
everyone online. I saw someone say if they don't run out to Eric Clapton's cocaine every week, they're cowards.
You know that every away team is going to do that this year, though. Like they'll do that when Penn State's playing. But Pablo Escobar, fantastic nickname.
All time great nickname.
Just again,
How many fantasy football teams are going to be called Pablo Pledgebar now?
the Pledge Escobars. Oh, every Penn State fantasy league is going to have one Pledge Escobar or something.
Actually, now I feel bad. I'm sure those guys were in fantasy football leagues. Those leagues have to be scrambling for new guys now.
Hopefully, none of them are commissioners.
Oh God, can't even transfer commissionership from jail. The league just ends.
I think we came up with the punishment for my league today, and I stole it from somebody I saw on Instagram, but I sent it to the group, and I feel like it got approval on it. It's 5K punishment, and you just get dropped off. Like everybody's gonna meet up, go to the bar. They're gonna drop you off 5 kilometers or 3 miles from the bar, and you have to give them your card and whatever they drink. By the time you get there, you pay for it.
Oh, that's a good one.
So like you gotta run faster, or they're gonna spend more money. And also they could be cool and be like, "Look, let's just do one round. Let's see if we
Let's
can
just
get
gotta go
here."
buckets.
Yeah, and then
You got to hope there's not one asshole friend who's like, I will take a double of Macallan 15.
let's do shots for everybody else here. Another round of shots, please. We get 6 rounds of shots.
Why don't you just go ahead and leave that bottle of Clase Azul at the table?
Yeah, just we'll take all of that.
Nice little $800
Go
bottle.
get another one, bring it out too. Let's open champagne for everyone.
See, if my friends got a whole bottle on me, I wouldn't be mad. If they got a bottle of Clase Azul, I'd be like, you bought shit tequila for way overpriced. That would make me angry.
Which is why you would do it to your friends, though. But yeah, I thought that would be a funny one. We haven't 100% been approved, but it seems like it's getting some
I think that's a
good
very
marks.
good one.
And I was like, that seems fair. It seems like it's not the ACT, although the guy that did the ACT, the punishment we had to do the ACT, and they were calling him, telling him like, "Hey, you know that like if you posting about this is going to get your score canceled, right?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm not. I'm 36. I'm not applying to college. I don't need this. This is a fantasy. Like, well, hey, it's illegal what you do." He's like, all right, that's cool. Like, if you want to ban me from the tests again, that's cool. I don't care if you void my test. Whatever you want to do, guys, that's fine.
I had a friend reach out to me yesterday. He was like, hey, so I see one of our leagues is August 30th and the other is September 9th for the draft. Do you know if that's true? Because, like, why are we dropping? So I was like, brother, I don't fucking know. I am not the commissioner anymore. I'm not part of
Ask
any
the
of this. I'm
commissioner.
sure neither one of those dates is accurate.
It's their problem.
It just sets a date. But I do need to reach out to one of my leagues because nobody in the league has contacted anybody yet.
Yeah, that's why today was my first feeler. I was like, I gotta activate. Like I activated the league last week. It was like I gotta get the fellas back.
Might have to get the group chat going again. That gets used for 2 weeks and then never again for the rest of the season.
No, our group chat is pretty regular and it's just mean most of the time. It's just people being like, usually they're attacking me, like, Alex, why the fuck didn't you accept this? Why didn't you allow this trade proposal? Which is why I'm like, it's a league vote. Like, okay, like, come on, that's a fair trade. And everybody's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm in a 9-man league now this year. This is so stupid.
How do you do a 9-man league?
Apparently the program will just fill out a 10th team,
That's bullshit. That's going to be the team that wins.
which we said would be super funny because we play for a trophy and the winner holds the trophy for a year.
If like you'll have to have a punishment where like you have to mail it somewhere and it has to just sit. Like you have to get a PO box and just put it in it.
We buy a storage unit for the year and it just sits in the middle of
the entire league has to pay whatever the equivalent of a storage unit for a year is to leave it in there.
Oh, that would be so
And then
fun.
you have the key to the storage unit, and the winner the next year gets the key instead of the trophy.
They were all looking through it though. I think what happens though, if that team were to have made the playoffs, it just drops them out and then the next person gets put up.
No.
Dude, I don't.
That's
Hey. I'm not the commissioner
Either
anymore, dude.
institute buys or that is a horseshit league.
Oh, I don't want. That was the other thing I was like, guys, I don't want buys. They're like, no, it'd be really funny because then everyone can just get mad at ants in the week that it's their buy. I'm like, then I'm not playing fantasy football. I don't want to just be able to shit talk my friend.
I like the shit talking your friend method.
Well, we're gonna do it anyway. He was a little pussy and quit the league last year.
But a buy, I did one league like that one time, and it was because the guy that was the commissioner didn't realize that he had said it that way. And it was funny because every time somebody had a bye week, you were just like, "Why the fuck did my running back go off?"
Oh, and that's the thing. We're all like, my wide receiver is gonna drop 46 the week that.
Devin Achane had 3 touchdowns and 250 yards on a bye week. God damn it!
That's my worst nightmare.
That is you can't that's fantasy football. All right, but football's back though, and frats are back, and that's what we were just talking about. See, we weren't still just stuck on football. We were talking about frats. They're back. Shout out to Pablo Pledgeguar. He's probably in jail not listening to this. Let's move on to the not cool segment where we'll tell you what's not cool to us. It's a little therapy session for us, just a way to bitch and vent about stuff that happened to us this week. If you want to share yours with us, at PassGrayPod on X, use the hashtag PTG Not Cool. We'll pick some of the best ones every couple of weeks and share them with the group. At PassGrayPod, hashtag PTG Not Cool. This is the Not Cool segment. I'll go first because mine's really not that big a deal. I had a pretty solid week, honestly. Jackson Dark getting forced to go to the medical tent every time that anybody even breathes on him. That's annoying to me. Also, my main one is people blocking my spot at my townhouse. And it's not people that I can really get mad at either. It's always been delivery drivers or like a plumber, and then there was an electrician that was here, and I was like, you didn't know. How's that guy supposed to know? It's not somebody else that lives here that's parking in my spot, that would make me like actually angry. Although I'm working on that. We're working on emotional regulation here. Okay, I told you I was reading this book. Almost done with the book. We're figuring things out. This is gonna be a whole different football season.
Until the season starts.
But right now,
We'll see how you
Right
actually
now.
won at the bar. I'll be there.
right
I
now
can report on
we
it.
are in the mindset of it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. But so my wife and I have our own. We pay for parking spaces with our rent with the townhouse we're at right now, and it's at the corner of the little townhouse community, and people always like if they're dropping stuff off or if there's the townhouse is behind us, if they're going to somebody there, like they'll just run something in and just park where our spots are. And usually, 99% of the time I'm fine. But this week it feels like every time I've come home, whether it be with the kids. And the worst is when I have both girls in the car with me from picking them up, where I'm like, okay, now I can't get out of the car and then go look for something like, hey, Amazon guy, do you think you can back up a little bit? And usually I'll just wait. Now I just kind of have to wait it out, and it's just a pain in the ass. And it's one of those where it's like it's not really ruining my day, but it's just slowly it's delaying whatever I'm doing.
That's a good. I had one the other day where not like that, but there was somebody in front of me driving through my complex, and I'm in the very back.
They're
And they
going slow.
obviously didn't know where they were
Yeah.
going, so they were going like fucking 6 miles an hour. Like at some point, you can see I'm right on your ass. You don't know where you're going. Just put to the side a little for like 3 seconds. Put on your flashers. I'll go around you. But no, I have to fucking sit behind this asshole, slowly crawling his way. I just want to get home, man. Work's done. I just want to get home.
Yeah, that is very yeah. I'm on the home stretch here, dude. We're here.
Yeah.
Like let's go.
Luckily, I didn't have to poop because that isn't this thing where, like, when you go through the gate of your complex and you have to poop, your body's like, it's time.
Now it's go time. We got to get going.
Yeah. So
Well,
that's
you're not cool.
I had also so yesterday we always have at least 5 servers on the floor. Like that's the lowest we'll go for lunch at least. And we had 6 scheduled, so I cut somebody yesterday morning. And then the servers are all supposed to be there at 10. At 10:45, one of them comes up to me and goes, is so and so coming? Because he's still not here yet. Reopen in 15 minutes. I was like, what the So I text him. He's like, I'm at the doctor with my kid. I told Ben yet. The other manager just never told me that they weren't coming that day.
Oops.
So luckily it all worked out. We weren't that busy. All the servers made extra money, but just the anxiety of all shift. And I wanted to do the thing where like I'm not helping anybody because we've all been talking about it lately. Servers aren't automatically dropping off ketchups when people have fries, which you're supposed to do. And I just keep fucking ping ponging back to tables all day. That's all I do. Then when we only have 4, I was like, well, I can't really do that
Yeah.
today because they're busy. But on the plus side, now I get to just shit talk the manager forever because he didn't tell me somebody
I
was
would.
coming.
Yeah.
That's good.
People don't forget.
The other one I had, This is totally something that I remembered from a while ago. It was a couple weeks ago, actually, before the new laws went into effect. I used to have some pre rolls. Not anymore. Like I said, guys, this is definitely a story from before the new
Yep,
laws came
definitely
into
a story from
effect.
before. You can't buy those.
And so I was going outside
Illegal.
on my patio to smoke a little bit, but I was watching a baseball game and I'm just standing there because like the inning's almost over. I'm looking at the screen, looking at the screen. I go to turn around to open the door and I drop my phone. And so when I go to catch it, I kind of like smash the Rillo in my other hand against my forearm. And I
Hmm.
sit down outside. And when I do, I realize it's got a bend in it halfway through.
Yeah.
And I try to like move it back and I'm like, oh, well, it's not even connected. And then it just snapped off. And I was like, well, now,
Maybe they call that Peyronie's disease.
yeah. So now I'm like, well, I can't re-roll it because I don't know how to. Two, I don't want to. So now I have to go buy a bowl, or I had to go
Well,
buy a
obviously you
bowl.
had we're going back in time,
Yeah, to
obviously.
like take the stuff out of it, and it's just sitting there now. And I was really disappointed. Just lost half a Rillo out of that.
That sucks.
And knowing me, not going to go buy a bowl. Probably going to
Well,
need to.
you can't just go buy that stuff anymore.
Yeah, I mean, you can
It's
still buy the
legally.
pieces.
You can buy the pieces, yeah.
It's for tobacco
Water
because
pipe.
that's how
Like the
everyone
water
smokes
pipe.
tobacco is
Yeah, I usually do
through
through a bong.
a little pipe with a weed plant on it.
Yep.
That's definitely for
Yep.
tobacco.
Again,
So
all
that was
this
that
happened before it was
that really disappointed me a couple weeks ago.
a couple weeks ago.
It's a couple weeks back. Don't come after me, Hot Wheels.
Or Ken Paxton or Dan Patrick or whatever the fuck his name is. That asshole. Did you see the Greg Abbott, him chopping the beef at Bucky's?
Yeah, the best comment I saw was this looks like a 2-year-old with Play-Doh.
No, just the like Greg Abbott. Anytime he sees being able to fund the state through weed legalization, chop 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 chop. Chop. Greg Abbott when he sees any tax break that would help minorities, chop 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 chop.
I'm sure at the end of the year, when they realize all the tax money that's missing from legalized THC, they're not going to raise property taxes after that to make
They
up for
definitely
it.
won't. Why would they do that?
No,
Why would they do
they
that?
won't fuck us with some other sort of tax by taking away tax money that everyone wanted to give to them.
Why would they do that? All
Used to be
right,
the state of freedom, man. I don't know what happened.
Lone Star State. What has happened to you? What's happened?
Where my country gone?
Where's my country? All right, let's wrap this up with the answers segment. We do the pre-cum segment. We do our Ted Lasso bits. We were asking who's hating on King and Queens. If you have any questions for us at Past Grade Pod, use the hashtag PTG Answers, or you can email your questions to us, pastgradepod@gmail.com. Put answers in the subject so we can search from that way. We're going to pick some of the best ones each week and answer them for you. If you want medical advice, relationship advice, parenting advice, we got you on that. You want us to power rank anything, give us 5 similarly related things, and we will power rank the fuck out of them. You want us to tell you what a letter smells like or what color a number is, we got you on that too. At PassGradePod, hashtag PTG Answers, or email your questions to PassGradePod@gmail.com with answers in the subject. This is the answers segment, and we're going to start off with Michael. Michael says, who is the smartest person of all time?
My brain went a couple different places for this. I mean, the first thing I thought was, well, the smartest person of all time is probably just who the smartest person is now, just because, we've built upon knowledge and then expanded upon it. So probably Elon Musk. Just kidding. I just want to say that to piss off the
That's
Elon
gonna get
haters
the-
out
that's
there.
gonna get
Obviously,
the-
Donald Trump. Just kidding. Got you again.
Let's
Uh,
get the libs going.
but no, I don't think I think
Jeffrey
for me,
Bezos.
what I feel, I think it comes down to two people.
I
One,
find down to 3.
whoever discovered how to cut a pig to make bacon.
Smartest person. Okay.
I mean, it gave us the greatest thing of all time.
Fair.
And two, the other thought I had was whoever just figured out distillation. Because, like,
Okay.
booze.
Somebody in Kentucky.
So the two most important
Tennessee.
things, I know those obviously aren't actually the answers. It's just the two most important things to me.
Right.
Um, I mean, probably Stephen Hawkins.
He's problematic now,
Well, he's dead now.
but he was problematic.
Smart people can be problematic.
It's true.
That's why I'm not problematic. I'm dumb as fuck.
Yeah, it's true. You can't be problematic if you're dumb.
Oh, wait, actually, is it problematic to send your friends a picture of your nuts flipped up over your waistband? Because I did that 2 days ago.
It's just guys being dudes.
Okay, good.
That's just hanging.
It's a really funny picture. Part of my guts hanging out on the side, too. I'll show you later.
Okay, yeah. I had it narrowed down like Albert Einstein, Thomas Edison, and Isaac Newton.
Well, first of all, throw out Edison. He stole everything from Tesla.
But Edison had a bunch of inventions, and I was like, you gotta be pretty smart to invent
He was
stuff.
smart enough to know what to steal.
That's pretty
Same thing
smart,
with Bill Gates.
which is actually work smarter, not harder.
Yeah,
So Edison kind of might be
Edison
the
back right
smartest guy
there.
where he's like, that guy invented it. What if I just said I invented it? We don't have technology to like say I didn't say that.
You know who it actually probably is, and it's not one person. It's the founding fathers because they were smart enough to be like, dude, fuck Britain. Get us away from that. Let's start our own shit. And then
Yeah,
we got
that's
America,
pretty.
the greatest thing of all time, because of the smart men that helped found our country.
I still think, I still think it's Edison, Isaac Newton, or Einstein. Edison was good at inventing shit or stealing other people's inventions and coming off with them as his own. So that's pretty smart. I think Isaac Newton was more of an observer though, where
Yeah,
he
no,
was like,
he
if
just
you,
like something fell on his head and it was like something probably caused this. It's not that he was smart. Everybody else was just really fucking
it was like
stupid.
Socrates and Plato. They're like, what is to be? And you're like, I don't fucking know. That's not a thing. Like you're just asking a question.
No, it's
If I throw an apple up and it hits me, that's what do we call that? We got to call it something. And he's like, it's gravity,
you know who actually is? It's Da Vinci. That dude invented like 900 fucking things.
painting.
Well, and painted, but he was also an inventor and was like all of his inventions were like decades ahead of what was able to be built. Not all of them. Some of them obviously could
I
be
think he
built
had like
then.
helicopter.
Yeah, like he came up with the helicopter 600 years before it happened.
That's pretty crazy.
That's the smart. That's who I'm going with. It's Leonardo da Vinci, plus one of the greatest names of all time,
Da Vinci's a cool name.
Leonardo da Vinci.
So
I'm going Da Vinci. That's the smartest man of all time.
I think I got to go Einstein though, just because that's what we always call it. Like, oh, way to go, Einstein. Like that's just a sarcastic way of like being like, oh, you're a smart guy. You're not really a smart guy, but I'm going to call you a smart guy. Like I think just because I've heard that used enough times in my life, Einstein's got to be the guy.
And you have to be really smart if like you're working in a patent office and in your downtime, you're figuring out equations that are going to reshape the world.
Yeah,
You're just such a smart guy that like even while you're at work, you're working on more work because your brain's so good that it has to just keep working.
yeah.
That's a good one. I'm going to stick with Da Vinci, but I like Einstein.
I think Einstein, and then honorable mention is the dude from A Beautiful Mind, just because I don't know if he was really that smart or more so crazy, but just when he's writing on the window in that gel pen, it just seems like he's way smarter. Because like that guy doesn't even need a whiteboard. He just needs a window. That's all he needs.
Who invented football? That guy's up there.
The Duke, Wellington Mara, former owner of the New York Giants. I know he didn't invent it, but I know he's on the
Yeah.
football.
So you got Einstein, I got Da Vinci. Good answers. Let us know who you guys think is the smartest guy of all time.
Einstein,
Person of all time.
smartest
Whatever.
person,
Even though we all know it's a dude.
smartest person. I was gonna say Michelle Obama.
She took away good lunches.
Yeah, to make you healthy. So smart.
That's a dumb thing to do.
Being
What,
healthy. Wow.
what is this country built on? The right to fucking choose to do whatever the fuck we want to do. And she was like, you know what we do? What if we took that choice away from the most precious of the population, the children?
Okay, fine.
She limited the rights of children.
My answer is Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah, I got to live like most of his life as a dude and then was like, you know what? I'm now a woman. Nobody can criticize me. I'm going to kill somebody with my car and nobody will say a
that
fucking
would, that,
thing.
that would have given everybody an answer. So there.
There we go.
All right. Next question. Great question, Michael. Our next question is from Julian, and Julian says, if you go deep enough underwater, is there a point where the pressure becomes too much for you to be able to fart? How far down would you have to go, and what would happen if you tried?
Technically, yes. The problem is if you get deep enough to not be able to fart, it's because your body got completely crushed
Like
and all
you
the
get-
air got shot out of you.
That's exactly what my answer was going to be, because I was like, you can probably fart up until the point to where the pressure's too great to where you're killed, and
Yeah.
then you
You
can't.
could fart just naturally at that point because it's expelling all of the air from your body. Unfortunately, your brain's already being crushed and you don't even get to hear that fucking amazing fart
But what if you're in a submarine? Well, then you'd probably still be able to fart because it's depressurized and
until the submarine gets crushed and then you're all done crushed.
until you get to the Titanic, and then it implodes.
Yeah, so the answer is the depth at which that stupid rich person submarine died or got crushed. That
However, no, because that
you
wasn't.
can fart until the second you get crushed.
Well, that wasn't like they were way below where a human would get crushed normally. And
Oh,
then
you're
it
right. They were in the
implode.
submarine.
So whatever the point, I guess like a diver could go where they could no longer go without getting crushed by the pressure.
Yeah,
I'm gonna guess.
800 feet.
I was gonna guess like 10,000 feet. That seems because it was 10,000 leagues under the sea, and I
Yeah,
don't know what a league is, but I'm
but
assuming
also
it's like feet.
no part of the ocean is 10,000 leagues deep. That was just some guy writing some shit. Which
Yeah.
shout out to him
You
for
can't
just writing some shit.
look. Charles Dickens didn't write that book,
He knew nobody in his
not
time could
knowing.
fact check him on it. And even if they did, only they would know. Who are they going to tell their neighbors?
Yeah, I think Charles Dickens meant 10,000
I don't think it was
feet
Charles
under the
Dickens.
sea. No, that's the bit. I think Charles Dickens meant 10,000 feet under the sea when he wrote 10,000 leagues. There was just, I think that was British for feet is leagues. I don't know if you know that, but it was actually 10,000 feet is what I'm going to say is the answer then. But whatever the depth is that a human would start to get crushed, you probably can't fart at that point because you're getting crushed.
I mean, at some way, yeah. Like, honestly, before you even get to that point, you're
The
being
pressure's
acted.
the pressure's got
Yeah,
to
it's
be
probably
on
already
it
shooting out
to
farts.
where you fart. Because I was gonna say like,
So you're going to run out of breath before you get that deep.
but if you're on
You're
a
going to
if you're on a
drown
scuba,
before that.
if you're a scuba in,
Yeah, but still, you're going to run like even. Oh, I guess
if
yeah.
you had like an
Scuba.
unlimited hose that just let you breathe air from the top and it was like unlimited and you could just go until you couldn't go, I think you would still be able to fart until you would get to the point where you would start to get crushed. But also like if you're starting to get crushed, it would probably just push the farts out of you.
Exactly.
So even when you're getting crushed, you might still be able to fart just involuntarily.
Yeah.
But I do think I'm gonna say,
Until you lose consciousness because of crushing, you're farting.
and you can fart until you get crushed. So that whatever the depth is there, I'm gonna say 10,000 leagues, aka 10,000 feet, and you're gonna say 800 feet.
800 feet.
All right, so that's our scientific answer.
Yeah.
I think we got to that.
I'm not even going to look it up. I don't want another real answer. I have my answer.
I think yeah, I think we got to that conclusion pretty well. I'm pretty proud of us,
I
honestly.
like this next question too.
Send that to Bill Nye, somebody.
Way to go, Julian. Good question.
Todd Voss writes in. He's at as underscore seen underscore by underscore TV, and Todd says, "What color aura do you give off? Are we doing each
I'm
other's?
just trying to look at you and figure out yours right now.
I want to be blue.
See, I was gonna say like I wanted to say blue, but I think that's just because you're wearing two different types of
I'm wearing
blue
a
right
blue
now.
hat and blue jeans.
I'm trying to think of what your actual aura color is.
You're coming off.
I'm getting more. I don't want you to take this bad way. I kind of get like a black aura off you, but it's more of like
It's like my heart.
it's not like it's more like just that you have like not black bad, but just like I don't know. I'm
Why
getting
would you
black.
think
I don't
black
even
is
know how to
bad?
describe it.
Why do you think black is bad?
Well, because some people think like a black aura that fucking
I
has
would-
like death and like creeping
I'd be honored.
badness
I'd be
behind
honored
you.
to have a black aura.
I was thinking more like the dark saber, that kind of black, where like it's not
Star
bad.
Wars.
It's just like the aura around you. I'm not getting light shining off of you. I'm getting like just this mysterious black aura.
I have a
around
black
you.
aura. I think I see yellow. I feel like you're a yellow aura guy.
I kind of felt like I was gonna get a yellow on
You're a
there.
yellow aura. I don't know why. I don't know
Cheese.
why, but it just feel. I don't think it's cheese. I don't think it's cheese at all.
I don't think anybody. You definitely can't pick your own aura because you're wrong. Somebody else has to pick it for you.
Because if you're gonna pick your own aura, you're just gonna pick your favorite color.
Exactly. Like I wanted green.
Right.
Like I know for I don't give off green.
Yeah, you're not a green guy.
I'm not a green guy.
Not a green guy at all.
I mean, I used to be a green guy until a couple weeks ago. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. What would have the worst like if I had to like what color could I have given you? You'd be like fuck. Because if you had said I was, I don't know. Come on.
I don't know.
I don't know if I would have cared. If you had told me I was purple,
bad
if
one.
you had said I was purple, I might have been pissed. I don't know why, but I don't want to be a purple aura.
I don't think there's necessarily a bad aura color.
Because if you're like you have a pink aura as like girl dad, duh.
Now, if we had some astrology girls in here, they could probably tell us what are the good and the bads, and
And we could tell them that what they're telling us means
it's fucking
absolutely nothing.
nonsense.
Much like ours. My wife in New York went with her sister and they
I mean, I don't think
paid to get their photos taken and show what their auras were.
I don't think any dude wants a pink aura. I don't think that's a good.
I'm a
aura
girl
for
dad
you.
though, so I could just be like girl dad.
Yeah, but you don't want the pink aura.
Well, I'm just around it so much that like it rubs off on me. The girl dadness of me, the caring about women so much.
Trying to go through
Gives me a
voice
pink
you
aura.
give. Yeah, I don't think there's any bad auras, man. It just
I
it's your
wouldn't want
vibe,
I wouldn't
dude.
want a purple aura. But black aura is fine.
Purple's the color of royalty.
Yeah, I ain't royal. I don't.
We'll never be royals.
This country was built on fighting royals, bro.
That's true. So I guess purple would be the bad
That's
aura,
why I hate the Kansas City Royals. It's out of principle.
and the Minnesota Vikings.
Yep. And well, also they did some other bad stuff too.
The Minnesota's done a lot of bad
A lot
stuff
of bad stuff too. Deshaun Watson should have been a Viking.
for sure.
That's really what they. That's really where he should have gone.
God, poor Stefanski if he had that forced on him again.
All right. He's on the Falcons, by the way. Stefanski. Kevin O'Connell was the Viking.
KOC, that's right. They're the same guy to me.
Right, I get you.
Stefanski and Kevin O'Connell are the exact
The
same
youngish
person to
looking
me.
coaches. Yeah, I got you.
Well, just same
Stefanski.
youngish white guys who are coaches that run the exact same offense and run it really well.
Stefanski, just think more Joe Flacco. If you look at Kevin O'Connell and Kevin Stefanski looks more like Joe Flacco.
I think they have the exact same offense though.
It's similar. One's better.
Well, I mean, one's been stuck in Cleveland for a while, so we really don't know.
That's true. Well, he had Shador, so like he would have been very successful.
He didn't have a full room. Half of his roster money was tied up
That's
in a
true.
fucking diddler.
Still is, but Bane writes in. Bane. I'm hoping.
Oh, yes. The movie Mad Max.
That is. I mean, I would love to have it read that way, but
I can do it for you if you
no,
want.
no, they'll hate us for that. Bane says the movie Mad Max is about a lawless wasteland run. The movie Mad Max is about a lawless wasteland run by cars and violence. What would the movie Sane Sam be about? All right, I have two ideas. One of them would be a rom-com about a city worker named Sam. And in this city he lives in, there's a big parking problem. And so Sam, his goal is, I'm going to build a parking garage for the city. And the city's like, there's no chance you're getting to do that. Lady in charge of all like the government like of approving all this stuff, she's a little bit hard-headed at first. Sam goes in there with his practical ideas like, hey, all we would need to do is, this lot's not being used. We could repurpose it for this. And she's like, no, not happening. Sam wins her over though, because Sam's saying He's just a regular, easygoing guy. And she's like, hey, this guy's not that bad. Falls in love. They get the parking garage. Because really my logic is Mad Max, cars, violence, bad, not civil. What if it was really civil? So like city work, cars, but organized cars. Putting them in a parking garage. You're organizing them instead of trying to kill people.
I like your thought process on that.
And then also, I think if Sane Sam was just a guy that ran a valet stand, that would also be like, he's just a very practical guy that owns a valet company.
I like how you went with it, where it was just like still cars and everything. Well, let's flip it.
The opposite, because he's sane. He's not
See,
mad.
I was thinking more like it's just the complete opposite. So like I was thinking no cars.
Boats.
Not that there are no cars, just saying Sam, he doesn't deal with cars. So one of the ideas I had for it, it was just more of a documentary. It's just like a guy that works in a city where it's walkable, so he doesn't have a car, and he just works at like a grocery store and has a very ordinary life.
Okay.
And it's just following him around his boring day to day. The other one I had, Sane Sam, he's the most who has to be the most sane and give out good advice. Therapist. You ever seen Analyze This or Analyze That? I think it's a therapist, but he's not doing. He's just regular cut. He just has regular people coming in there, and he's just giving them good, sane advice on how to better their lives. It's very boring my way, but he's saying.
Well, that's why he's saying
nobody
thin.
wants Mad Max. Bam! Right away, that probably makes you want to watch it. Sane Sam. Nobody wants to watch Sane Sam.
But you want to
nothing
feel
exciting happens to Sane Sam.
It's a good safety movie though. You're like, I know nothing's gonna jump out and scare me. This is an easy watch.
The other one, it could be.
It's probably like a British comedy or like a British show too, because like it would have that weird humor where this is pretty boring. But you're like, oh, Sam's a good bloke.
Another one that it could be. Do you remember that movie Hardcore Henry, where it was an action movie, but it was all shot from first person. Very easy to get motion sickness from this movie and get a little fucking vomity. But it was
Is that the one where he couldn't stop running? He had to be moving all the time.
No, you're thinking of Crank with Jason Statham.
Okay.
Hardcore Henry, it was just like an action movie, but it was all shot from first person. It was a very cool concept, cool movie. I feel like Sane Sam, if it was the opposite of that, it's just a first person of a dude like going through his daily life.
It would just be like Office Space, but like
from first person.
Yeah, it would just run back Office
being
Space.
John Malkovich.
Or The Truman Show, but without the people watching him.
Mm-hmm.
It's just Truman.
Just going through his life.
Just yeah.
Just a dude going through his
If he
life.
doesn't see you, good afternoon, good evening, good night.
So like just a movie version of what was the arcade game they played in Rick and Morty? It's just called like Hank, and you just live this guy's life out.
It's like second life, basically.
To the fucking furniture store, you crazy asshole.
Had a good deal. Had a
There we
good
go. We
deal.
give you a few options for Sane Sam.
Sane Sam would not go see in theaters, would watch.
I kind of like your parking one.
Right, just like a parking garage.
Yeah, he's bringing order to the cars, not lawlessness to them.
And also, I kind of just was thinking Parks and Rec.
Mm.
Just think Parks and Rec. There's some inner office workings, like the sanitation department, except it's whoever the approval lady is. She falls in love with Saint Sam. That's Rashida Jones. You just make that Rashida Jones,
Perfect.
right?
She's good in everything.
Yeah. Saint Sam, Rob Lowe. Just run that back.
Rob Lowe's too handsome to be Sane Sam. He needs to be
Adam
more
Scott.
plain.
Adam Scott,
There
Amy
you go.
Poehler is the city lady.
There you go. Sane Sam.
Like this, I'm pretty sure we've done this before. No. Run it back.
Super hot people.
They're attractive.
Attractive people.
They're attractive. All right. Okay.
You're not getting put on any magazine covers, but you get a lot of swipe rights on the apps.
You know who's like the most like attractive but not but like regular guy is that you could pick?
Clavicular.
No, that guy's way too attractive.
What we
He
got?
looks maxes, dude. Will Arnett.
Yep.
He's the most like yeah, that guy's famous, but he just looks like a regular guy.
Mm-hmm. Actually, it might.
Ironically, Jason Bateman would also be the second guy I would pick. So
If we're going just off of looks,
Just
it's
their
Shane
podcast.
Gillis. He's the most average looking dude.
yeah, but he's not like a movie
Shane
star.
Gillis looks like the amalgamation of every man in America.
Shane Gillis looks like a comedian.
It's funny. I actually saw a picture of him from when he was a freshman in high school. Looks exactly like my cousin. I sent it to my cousin. I got no response.
I don't want to be Shane Gillis. All right. Great question, Bane. Great question. Keep them coming, please. That would have been funny if Bane asked us a Batman movie question. That would have been wild.
Why was Bane the most misunderstood character of all time?
What did they have against Bane? I think that he kept people in a hole when he tried to blow up football.
I mean, he tried to murder lots, but that's it. He blew up football.
Yeah.
Can't do that in America.
Yeah, we did a whole bit on that before. All right, last question of the week is from Mikey Paul at It's Just Mikey P on X. And Mikey says, if the early bird gets the worm, why do good things come to those who wait?
Because people aren't birds, dude.
Well, I also think that
I'm not a bird.
the early bird does get the worm. You get probably the best worm, but all the other birds that aren't the earliest, they can also get worms. They just don't always get the worm. Like
Everyone picks out he gets the first worm, the easiest one to get. No, everybody else comes through and picks out all those other worms. But guess what? There was an even bigger worm underneath that once the top layer of worms got taken out, came its way up to the surface. I waited around. I ended up getting the best worm. Early bird gets the first worm.
right.
But there's always a better worm waiting, lurking.
I also think that whoever came up with the good things come to those who wait was definitely not the early bird. The early bird didn't come up with that because they're like, no, I got the worm, dude. I'm done. I'm ready to go. I got breakfast. I'm good. Like that was a bird that was like, fuck, I kept oversleeping. But you know what? I got there at noon and there were still some worms.
This is just the dichotomy of famous sayings. It's just like there's always going to be a saying that fits what you want it to fit. Like this is just astrology girls, but in famous sayings.
Absolutely.
It's like to some astrology girls, if you're a Capricorn, oh, that's terrible because that doesn't mix with what I am. Capricorns are sitting over there like, well, yeah, fuck you. You're the bad one because you don't mix with what I am.
Oh, you're a Thesaurus and I'm a Sagittarius.
I'm a fucking Bulbasaur, man. I can't be mixing with Vulpixes over here.
My Pisces over here. No Stegosaurus. No. Stegosauruses and Aquariuses are not compatible. Yeah, all right. Well, okay. Good. I don't want to be compatible with you. You seem like the worst.
The real answer here is that it's just all about perspective.
It is all about perspective. That's great. That's great.
Today, maybe today I want to be the early worm because there's something I'm looking forward to. Tomorrow, I ain't got shit going on. I'll be the one who wait for the good thing.
I always heard people saying, well, the early bird gets the worm. Well, hell, when's the worm buffet opening?
I mean, you think about this like a parking lot. You get there early, you can park right up front. But if you wait around, guess what? That early guy's leaving, and you can swoop in and get the front spot right as the entire parking lot's filled anyway.
That'd be a good scene in Sane Sam. Like some guys waiting.
There's a Ted Lasso saying in there somewhere.
Yeah, sure. Life's like one big parking lot.
You can get there early and pick your spot, or just
sometimes-
wait around and take what comes to you.
Sometimes you get a spot in the front, and sometimes you'll be circling forever, just waiting for that perfect moment.
I gave up on circling so many years ago.
Everybody should give up on circling.
Park in the back, right next to the cart return.
You're the worst person.
That's the best
if you
spot in the
wait.
parking lot.
You're the worst person if you wait. All right. Solid crop of questions, everybody.
Yeah, real good crop of questions.
Solid crop of questions. At Alex J Middleton, I am on all socials. Pat is at not Pat Dion on all socials. We are at Pass Theory Podcast on all socials. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, wherever. Please go give us a follow on all of your platforms. I don't ever do this, and this is a dangerous precedent that I'm setting, but Raimundo did message us.
I saw that.
He did tweet us, and it was the last thing I saw before we started recording, so I wrote it down. If we remember to write them down, we will remember to write them down. This may be a one-off. This was just because it was the last thing I saw.
We're not promising we'll do this every week.
Not every
Max one a week.
Not every week.
We're not going to let like 9 people pick people.
Not
if
every
we happen to see one, maybe we'll add you in. And guess what? Even if we don't add you in, we saw it. We'll know when you win.
But you can tell us you got it, and then we'll just say no. We'll not believe you, though. I won't believe you.
You better have a tweet that
if you have a timestamp, then I will believe you. You do not, I will not. All right.
But it was smart of him to tweet at us early today.
Raimundo, he timed it perfectly. Raimundo picked Anna Kendrick for our random celebrity generator. Who are you going with?
I'll go with Shane Gillis.
Shane Gillis. I will go with Harbaugh. Yeah, I'll go John Harbaugh. Shane Gillis, John Harbaugh, Anna Kendrick. All right, let's do it. We got Marion Colliard, Sugar Ray Robinson, James May, Kate Thornton, Gordon Ramsay, Tony Trabert, Neil Frazier, and Oscar Robertson. All right, one more time. I have John Harbaugh, you have Shane Gillis, and Mundo has Anna Kendrick. Let's run it back. Lou Gehrig, Eddie Murphy, Charlton Heston, you were very close. Robert Redford, Tom Waits, Jackie Joyner-Kearse, Wayne Gretzky, and Simon and
I fucking said Eddie Murphy today too.
You did say Eddie Murphy. Not great musically, but great everywhere else, you said. But yeah. All right, so didn't get it, Mundo. Sorry, buddy. That would have been sick if Mundo called it a shot. Like, I don't know what we would have done. He would have just hosted the podcast next week. Here, you do all of this. That's what I would have done.
Don't say that. That's a scary
precedent. It's your podcast now, Pat. And I would make you and Mundo have to host.
But we're still doing it here.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. Wheezy can produce for them.
Yeah, she's the best producer.
All right. At Pass Theory Podcast, I'm at Alex J. Middleton. Pat's at not Pat Dion. We love you guys. You guys are the best. Give us a 5-star review on iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio. Comment on the YouTube. Please comment on the YouTube and make sure you're subscribed. Share us with a friend. You guys are the best. We love y'all. Until next week, pass the gravy. Yeah, bitches.
Gravy, gang, gang, gang. Baby, pop the top and let it spread. As we're listening to Pass the Gravy. We're going fishing for your bitch today. We're drunk in Houston, baby. Now we go ahead and lick and we'll get rich today. Rich, bitch. Houston, Texas, hometown.